Hello and welcome everyone. This is one part of a series of videos where I show you every angle of how I go about my raids when I am helping members of the community. I am doing this because many of you ask in the streams to see other perspectives, but also I have a system called Team GC and I am able to use the content to help build new teams to support me with helping the community. Not only that, but each one of you has the chance to support me with my streams when I do my raid help, and these videos will be used to show you exactly what I need from you if you want to jump in and help on them. I have created a lot of content around these raids that will support what I do, and you can find this content along with my personal Discord server that has all the information about Team GC in the video description. The role that I'll be covering in this video is my Agent Free role for Dark Hours. You will be switching through 4 different builds throughout the raid, but your main job is going to be DPS and killing ads quick, with the exception of taking on the kiting role for the Weasel encounter. You are free to start the raid with whatever DPS build you want, to be fair, but you may as well throw this one on, because once you get up to Boomer, this is what you'll be wearing. It is the tamper-proof striker build, and you'll want the grenade launcher specialization. I've got the St. Elmo's in my primary slot there, but you can run any assault rifle that you prefer. You got the lefty as a secondary, and any sidearm that you want. The pieces on the build look like this. We've got the exotic coyote mask. This is to buff your team's critical hit chance and damage. We've got 4 pieces of striker with the backpack, gloves, knee pads, and holster. Each of these are going to be rolled to weapon damage and critical hit damage. And then the final piece is a Cheska chest piece with weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and the talent tamper-proof. With the mod slots on the pieces, you can either go for critical hit chance or critical hit damage. That is up to you. There's a concussion grenade on the build, and your skills are a revive hive and a sniper turret. We used a sniper turret in this instance because it is the longest lasting turret, and all you want it for is to proc tamper-proof at a door spawn. As you start the raid and get up to tarmac, you'll be instructed to either go left or go right. This will be different every time, and your only job here is to stay alive and kill ads. Once you get to the Boomer encounter, make sure that you do have the tamper-proof striker build equipped. And for this encounter, you're going to be covering ads at the burger door. This is going to be your only job for this whole encounter, and with your sniper turret, just place it at the door so tamper-proof can take effect and help manage the ads that spawn there. And while you are covering this door, you also want to keep an eye out over to your right from the donut shop, as ads do like to break free and head towards you. Okay, 3, 2, 1, my turret's going out and over to you guys.
Source of energy signal confirmed.
Seems to be some kind of high-tech defensive system. See if you can put it out of commission.
Defense system node disabled. Defense system node disabled. Defense system node disabled. Defense system node disabled.
Or he did. Gotta switch.
Defense system
One alpha.
reactivating.
Got it.
Defense system reactivation aborted. Defense system disabled.
It will be 3 laptops if it's before he goes down.
Defense system reactivating.
3 Alpha Bravo Delta. I've got Alpha.
Delta.
Bravo done.
Delta done.
Defense system reactivation aborted.
And you're on your last rotation. No more
Defense system
laptops.
disabled.
Let's hope that system was just a prototype. Head to the hangar and see if you can dig up cargo manifests. We need to know what else Black Tusk has brought in.
After the Boomer encounter is the first raid key, so just make sure you give your team time to collect it. Weasel is the next boss encounter, and you're going to want to switch builds to this stagger tank build. Now, we use this for Iron Horse, but it's just brilliant for this task that you're going to be doing. It has the firewall specialization on it, and the primary and secondary weapons for this task don't matter. Just make sure you have the exotic mosquito as your sidearm. And then with the build, we've got the Catharsis mask, we have a Lengmo backpack with armor regen and explosive resistance, a Bellstone armory gloves with armor regen and explosive resistance, a Gilligard chest piece is the perfect pointman with perfect vanguard, again that's got armor regen and explosive resistance, and then we've got improvised holster and an improvised knee pads. These both also have armor regen and explosive resistance on them. Now, because we're using 2 improvised pieces here, we've got 5 mod slots that we're able to equip. Make sure all of the mods are protection from elite mods. I have a concussion grenade on, but I don't think that really matters. You will want to have the bulwark shield though, and you'll want to revive hive with that in case you do somehow go down or need to pick up a teammate. I know it's showing a stinger hive there, but that's because this is the build I use on Iron Horse. So for the Weasel encounter, you're going to be going down a side on your own, and you're going to be in charge of starting off the encounter once everybody is ready by hitting the switches in the middle of the room with another squad member from the other side. To start, they're going to be able to tell you which switch needs hitting first, and you're going to hit the switches together. One of the 3 bosses, Dizzy, is going to spawn in your area, but he shouldn't bother you too much with this build. Just keep an eye on Ricochet's armor, which is the boss that spawns in the other half of the room. And once his armor gets low, you want to hit the switch again in the middle of the room with the person on the other side. This time, though, you'll be the one that sees which switch to hit, so let them know which one they need to hit. With the switches hit for a second time, you then want to make a call to kill Ricochet. They'll kill Ricochet, and then Weasel, the 3rd boss, is going to jump into the half of the room where you are with Dizzy. The plane is going to lift up, and with the plane lifted, you want to use your mosquito and shoot Dizzy to kite him into a corner just inside of the B side of the room. Then just keep him in position until your squad kill him, and the encounter is done. You can also use your shield throughout the whole encounter to proc Vanguard for your squad, which will give them bonus armor for survivability.
Okay, it's going to be
Back G.
Okay.
Press.
Toxic gas detected.
Be middle. Pause. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Go, kill.
Air quality acceptable.
Deploy Razorback. I'm going to check on Dawson and Carter.
Toxicity at critical levels.
Overcharging.
Going off this data Isaac transmitted, Razorback must be the new mobile weapon system Black Tusk brought in. It's definitely some kind of vehicle, but there's no mention of its intended combat role. And we should blow it the fuck up regardless.
After the Weasel encounter, you are free to take off that tank build and throw on a DPS build again. There's going to be a backpack trophy and 2 keys before your next boss encounter, so make sure people have time to get these if they need them. There are also going to be some ads to take care of on the way as well. For the third encounter with Lucy and Buddy, you'll be switching builds again, this time to a glass striker build on screen here. We've got the grenade launcher specialization, as St. Elmo's is the primary, but again, you can use any AR that you want there if you prefer something else. I've got a lefty as my secondary, and any sidearm will do. The gear pieces look like this. We've got 4 striker pieces with the mask, backpack, gloves, and holster. All of these are rolled weapon damage and critical hit damage. We've got a Cheska chest piece with weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and glass cannon on it. And then we've got the Fox's Prayer knee pads with weapon damage, damage target out of cover, and critical hit damage. With the 3 mod slots, you can put in critical hit chance or critical hit damage, whichever you prefer. And with the skills, I'm running a revive hive and an assault turret, but we don't use any skills here unless you go down and need to get picked up. For this encounter, you are going to be on Lucy's side of the room. So when the encounter starts and as the doors open, you want to go inside of Lucy's room and jump up onto the server inside of there. You're going to be safe from her spin on top of this server. The healer is going to kite Lucy into the room after she does a 360 spin. And once Lucy is in the room with you and she's in position, you'll make the call for your squad to start shooting at the dogs. While shooting Lucy, you must ensure her health is managed and comes down with Buddy's health. If the health bars go out of sync and she starts to exit the room, you may need to jump off of the server to try and save it.
In 3, 2, 1.
Autonomous security systems activating.
That sounds bad.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Overcharge removed. Overcharge removed.
Wait,
Spin,
stay in cover. You might need to get the eye again, Daz, as in like a shooter. Oh, we're good. There we go. Okay, shoot.
Hold Lucy.
Serious trauma detected.
Burn, buddy.
Massive overcharge detected. Critical overcharge detected.
Good work. Now find Razorback and put it out of commission.
After the Lucy and Buddy encounter, there is a 4th raid key. Just make sure the squad has time to collect this. For the Razorback encounter, you are going to be switching your build once again to the standard Coyote Striker build. It has a grenade launcher specialization. The St. Elmo's in the primary slot again, but whichever AR you prefer. You want the lefty as your secondary, and any sidearm will do. For the gear, we have the exotic Coyote Mask to buff your team's critical hit chance and damage. We have the Striker Backpack, gloves, knee pads, and chest piece. Each of those have weapon damage and critical hit damage on them. And then we have the Cheska Holster, which has weapon damage, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage. For the 3 mod slots, you can choose between critical hit chance or critical hit damage. And you'll want a concussion grenade on this build with a revive hive and an assault turret. For Razorback, you'll be positioned on the outside of 2, and your job will be to clear the ads that spawn in your corner. Remember to use your assault turret on any of the spawn points to help with the ad aggro. And it is also very easy to keep your striker stacks up on this encounter, because at any point you're able to shoot Razorback with your lefty. On the Razorback damage phases, you or whoever is on the outside of 3 should use your grenade launcher after the gate has been opened to make Razorback stand up. You'll then need to prep the back or do damage to the back based on the call that has been made. With the Razorback damage phase done, remember to dodge those mortars and get ready for the Boomer phase. If Boomer spawns in on 2, you are responsible for him, and make sure that you remember to shoot him in his weak spot, which is his bottom, because he'll die very quick. After the Boomer phase, it's just rinse and repeat until the raid is over.
Ready on 1.
3.
4.
Ready on 2.
You're walking in. 3, 2, 1. In.
Damage back from prep.
Critical systems exposed.
And watch your mortars. And wait for your boomers. Boomer 2. Boomer down.
Okay, walking in. 3, 2, 1. In.
Set. Damage from back prep.
Critical systems exposed.
Watch mortars. And wait for boomers.
Ready my 3.
My 3.
Boom 1.
Number 1.
3 down.
One down.
Okay, walking in. 3, 2, 1. In. 80%.
Back damage from prep.
Critical systems exposed.
Delayed
Critical
mortars.
systems compromised.
Which have grenade.
Boomer 2.
Boomer 4 down.
Boomer 4. Sorry, Boomer 2 done.
Okay, walking in. 3, 2, 1. %.
Front damage.
Critical systems exposed. Missile turrets activating.
Two done.
One done.
Incredible work. Secure the airport, taking out a bunch of Black Tusk's experimental weaponry. We'll get a team to sweep the area and recover whatever they can. There's bound to be intel and equipment we can put to good use.
Once the raid is complete, you will find a 5th key on the loot pile. If you're helping anybody get an Eagle Bearer, just let them open their chest first, because there's nothing like picking your own Eagle Bearer. And that is now the end of this video. Make sure that you do check out the description if you want to see other perspectives of my raid strategies. And be sure to come and join my personal Discord server if you want to get involved in Team GC or just get help from us. To support this content, be sure to give it a like and a comment for the algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you love The Division 2. A big thank you to all of you for watching my content. And until next time, take care of yourselves.